Located within the National Park Service and spanning the Delaware River from Milanville, Pennsylvania to Skinners Falls, New York, the 466-foot Skinners Falls Bridge opened in 1902 with an anticipated lifespan of 70 years. It was closed to all traffic, including pedestrians, in 2019. While working through the project development process to determine the bridge's disposition, the bridge underwent an inspection last October.
Through that inspection, we found really some concerning items with the bridge. The abutment on the New York side of the river, which is a masonry component abutment, had some pieces of the masonry missing and was starting to rotate.
Roman says they were reviewing how the bridge could be dismantled and saved for future use, but it was determined such a process that would require workers to be on the structure was too dangerous due to the bridge's precarious nature.
At some point, there'll be a critical rotation that will cause the bridge to collapse.
Roman adds even attempting to pick up the bridge could cause it to collapse. It was then decided to demolish the bridge with explosives, and Roman hopes to do it sooner than later for the safety of those recreating on the river.
If we can't demolish it, we're going to have to come up with a way to keep people from going under it.
But many area residents oppose the planned demolition and want to see the bridge restored.
Hundreds of people have put in comments saying the bridge can be restored. We want the bridge restored. It is the binder of the community.
Arundel says PennDOT has delayed fixing the bridge for too long.
This is their pattern. Delay, 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 no repairs, no restoration, and all of a sudden, oh, it's an emergency, we have to blow the bridge up.
Area resident since 1985, Tom Rue points out those navigating the river have had to portage the bridge before.
In 1987, there was some major repairs that were done. They replaced the pins that hold the trusses together. And they also sandblasted the members of the bridge, the portions of the bridge that had been painted with lead-based paint and hung netting underneath. And canoeists portaged around to avoid having the lead-based paint dust fall on them or other objects fall on them dropped by the workmen.
Area residents are pointing out the lack of the bridge is hurting small businesses in Milanville, and it's also hurting the people.
What's happened to the bridge is that it has been neglected. The bridge between communities has been destroyed. We can't go across anymore. Its demolition will be the end of many, many things.
Jeff Dexter has lived in the area for most of his life and says PennDOT lied.
They were telling us that they knew how to fix it, they could fix it, and showing us how they would fix it. And then on the day they were going to make their big announcement, they said, oh, by the way, we're going to demolish it.
Estimates to rehabilitate the bridge run from $17 to $25 million, with the replacement costing $30 to $40 million. Roman says they're following a process, but due to the dangers, he says rehabilitating the bridge is highly unlikely, and money is an issue when it comes to building a new one.
If we cannot find the money or have the money allotted to us, it makes it almost impossible to have a brand new bridge put up.
Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro has already signed off on the demolition. Those hoping to save the bridge plan on inviting him to visit the iconic structure that is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Reporting for Delaware Currents, I'm Preston Erler.